first thing I want you to do on these problems is identify the given. In this case, the given is grams of yttrium phosphate, and then also identify what the unknown is, in this case trying to get to the number of moles. There's information that's already calculated for you. That's this number right here, and that's the molar mass. So using this information, you're going to try and solve the problem. In every single problem, you'll see that these fractions start with something over 1. This is always your given. You just rewrite your given on the top of the fraction. Make sure that you put the units on this because it'll help you check your work. And what you do is you look at what unit you have for your given. In this case it's grams, so you know you're trying to get to moles, and I'm going to put moles at the end of this, and the abbreviation for moles is just MOL. And so I'm trying to get from grams to moles. In order to get from grams, I've got to cancel out the grams I have by putting grams on the bottom down below, and I'm trying to get to moles. So what I've got to figure out is a relationship between grams and moles. That happens to be molar mass. So this fraction right here, I'm going to use the molar mass of yttrium phosphate, and 1 mole of yttrium phosphate weighs 183.88 grams. Now notice I put the 183.88 grams down below. I knew that was associated with the grams, and so I had to put it down below. And then math-wise, this becomes a fraction because I have 40 on top, 40.005 on top, and 183.88 on the bottom. So what you can think about this, or you can put in your calculator, is mathematically you're just going to put 40.005 divided by 183.88, and that will get you your answer of 0.21756. I also want you to understand that in this unit there's only 4 possible fractions that you could use when you're putting something in one of these fractions. The 4 possible fractions are up above on your test. Fraction, I'm just going to call it number 1, is your molecular weight, and then fraction number 2 is your molecular weight or molar mass, except for the molar mass is going to be on the bottom. Fraction number 3 is using Avogadro's number, where Avogadro's number is on top, and fraction number 4 is where Avogadro's number is on bottom. Whenever you see one of these problems set up where you have a fraction like this, one of those 4 fractions will go in that spot. So you've got to decide which one will do that, and I'll show you in a bit how you decide.